Yeah, I mean, the problem with buying a diagnostic tool, a scan tool, an OBD2 reset tool on places like Amazon and eBay is that there's a couple of problems, and I've got a fine example here of one of the issues that a customer did face. So I've got two examples, in fact. The first one is that not a lot of people know that a lot of, so let's say, for example, if somebody buys a diagnostic tool, they're not happy with it and they send it back for a refund, okay? It goes, let's say we, as a specialist, we take something back from a customer. We send our tools back to iCarSoft HQ, like the manufacturer, and they will then resend them out to other distributors, if that makes sense, but they won't send them to distributors like ourselves because we only ever stock brand new units. They will send them to distributors who sell second-hand and refurbished units. So those tools that haven't previously worked, they all end up on Amazon and they all end up on eBay, okay? If you're wanting a tool that it's brand new, basically, it's never been used by anybody else before, then you need to go to like a specialist, like we're a specialist, Diagnostic World. I'll put the link in the description below this video. So that is one of the problems that customers face, and we get this quite often, to say that they've received a tool in not very good condition. The box is all bashed and it's like, you can see the scratch marks on the screen. That is purely because you've bought a second-hand tool without knowing it, and it being passed off as a new tool, or might say something like refurbished. In any case, that's one of the cases. So we're based in the UK, and we had a case whereby a customer came to us saying, I've bought this tool for my Porsche. That's one there. It's this one here, actually, the POR version 3.0. That wasn't set up. That was from a previous video that I was doing. And he said that he'd bought it on Amazon, and it came in the German language. And he's tried to reach out to the seller on Amazon for help and support. And they've just basically said, can't help you, return it for a refund. And that is a prime example of like a seller on Amazon or eBay who hasn't got a clue about the products. They don't know what the product is. They don't know how to help a customer in case of an issue. We've been dealing with these tools. We could have told this customer exactly what to do within minutes, and I can guarantee we would have got that tool up and running for him if it was a genuine product, okay? The fakes and clones is another thing to consider. They all end up on Amazon and eBay, so that tool might have been a fake or a clone which was only programmed in the German language. We could have sorted that out, not a problem, but we would have never sent out a tool in that state to a UK customer in any case, all right? So that was one of the problems. And then we had another customer who said, can you give us advice if the iCarSoft CR Max, which is this tool here, that is another, honestly, that's a random coincidence because I didn't put this here just for this particular video. Anyway, can you give us advice as to if the CR Max would be suitable for the following 3 cars? If yes, I have very good reason to purchase your device. A Fiat 500 2017, Skoda Kodiaq 2023, Kia Niro 2021. The answer is yes, this tool will cover those vehicles, and it's £359 on our website, free UK delivery. So this guy said, okay, I found it here for cheaper, it was £300, and he says, I'm just going to buy it here. And I was like, oh, well, thanks. You know, we've gone through the trouble of giving you the information, of telling you that the tool will work, and you're just going to completely go and give your business to somebody else who has not helped you at all. You haven't even tried to ask them. You've just come straight to us and then gone straight somewhere else to buy it. He found it for £300. Now, the problem was, what he didn't realize is that this item was actually from a seller in France, okay? And when you're buying overseas, when you're importing to the UK, you're instantly going to pay 20% import tax on that. You don't pay duty. There's a difference between duty and tax, but you'll pay 20% import tax on that particular item, bringing it into the country. So what was a £300 item is now costing £360, which is fair enough, the same price as what we'll offer it for, but you'll also pay a disbursement fee as well. And a disbursement fee is basically the importer calculating the taxes, they don't do that for free because the taxes go straight to the revenue and customs. So they add their charge on top of that. Now, depending on the item, if it's a small value item, it could be minimum £10. But when we do our imports, sometimes we have to pay £300 and £400 in disbursements fee. And that's purely for the importer to work out how much import tax was due in the first place. So it's kind of like just their little fees for doing their little bit. So ultimately, this tool will end up costing that customer £370, £380 because he's imported it from outside of the UK. Well, if he had just bought it from us in the first place, he would have got it for cheaper and he would have helped out a small UK business instead of just going for somebody that he hasn't tried to help and hadn't looked at any research on at all. So that's kind of the issues with, especially if you're in the UK and you're thinking about buying a tool on eBay or Amazon. It's a real issue because you're not always, there's certain factors at play. It's not always going to be genuine and official, our tools are. You're never going to get help or support from those because those sellers don't know the products. It's as simple as that. You're going to pay more money because you're going to end up paying import tax. So what appears to be a cheaper tool turns out to be more expensive in the long run. Okay, so those are really the issues that I think any UK buyer faces when buying on Amazon or eBay. But it's just to say that, you know, we are a genuine UK based company. All of those import taxes and things like that, they're already taken care of if you do buy it from us. We have help and support available, genuine products, and we're always going to be there for you if there is a particular issue with a problem. Not the case if you go to Amazon or eBay. So those were just a few of the issues, and I hope that helps you, and I hope that gives you a little bit of understanding about the problems that you will face or you might face if you're thinking about buying it on Amazon or eBay over a dedicated UK seller who knows the products inside out, who deals with these products day in, day out. And we know exactly how to help customers with little issues, but we can only direct our help and support to customers who've actually bought it from us. We've had some cases whereby some people have said, will this work on my vehicle? And we've said, yes, it'll work on your vehicle. Here's the link, buy it here to our website. And then they've gone and bought it somewhere else because it's been like £10 cheaper or something like that. And then they'll come back to us and say, I've got a little bit of a problem with my tool. Can you help me out on this? And we're like, well, unfortunately, no, because we have to dedicate our time to the people that have bought through our business. We have to dedicate our time to our customers. And so we send them back in the direction of eBay or Amazon, and they say, well, yeah, but the reason I'm coming to you is because the eBay or the Amazon seller doesn't give me any support. They won't answer. They just tell me to return it. They won't offer any support. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's the nature of the beast. That's unfortunately what happens if you buy from Amazon or eBay. You get no help or support. Had they bought it from us, we would have had that problem solved straight away for them. Anyway, I hope that helps. And yeah, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful if you're buying on Amazon or eBay. We can make your life a lot easier if you order through our website. I'll put the link to our website in the description below this video. I'll put our email address in there as well if you do need a bit of help or support. Pre-purchase on a tool. We send our products out all over the world. We have same-day dispatch, and we have a team of people here ready to help you. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope this helps.